And video 701. Do one more for this beautiful Tricentennial Ale from New Albanian, bottle 118-300 that was sent to me from Mr. John Sherron. Their website says 33 IBUs, the bottle says 75. I don't know who to believe. I'm so confused, man. Kind of an amberish. I said, wow, that is so good. I said in the first video before I read their description that I was getting big toffee notes, and then I read a description that they actually use sorghum in this. That's probably what I was interpreting as the toffee notes, but this is beautiful. I actually drank that first glass with a bit of a chill in my big Pilsner glass. But then I decided to let it warm up and pour it in my brandy snifter here. And the aromas were huge out of that Pilsner glass. They're even bigger here. And now that it's warmed, this is a very unusual beer. I don't even know how to compare it to anything else because it is so different. It's so tasty, though. There's a lot of flavors going on here, and I'm not going to tell you 50 adjectives to describe something. I'm going to let you watch somebody else for that nonsense. But I'm going to tell you, it's damn good. Oh, holy crap, the basket is fricker tasty. Because it keeps you guessing. It's so unusual that you're getting flavors at different points on the palate than you typically would expect to. In craft beer drinkers, I know I don't like to get pretentious. That's probably one of the most pretentious things I've ever said. Craft beer drinkers know what I'm talking about, though, because specific flavors will hit your palate at specific times with specific styles. You know, this one is kind of all over the place. It grabs you at different points, and you're going, oh, you know, you're going, holy crap! I wasn't ready for that, but that was damn tasty. That right there is probably as pretentious as you're ever going to hear me get, but that was awful damn pretentious. Even I didn't like saying it, but that's the truth. Wow. Wow. It's very unusual. I mean, you got these big, again, toffee-like notes coming at you, and you're expecting this really big malty beer, and then all of a sudden the hops come at you and hit you at different places on your palate and leaves it with a slightly dry finish. This is a very unusual beer that's both refreshing and satisfying. It is certainly a beer that you could have on a hot day that I'm drinking on. It's also a beer that would be very beautiful on an early fall day, too. I am very sad, very sad that it's almost gone. This is 118 of 300, and I won't be able to get any more, man. I'm gonna cry. This is terrible. Terrible. I am depressed. Holy crap. Wow. Whew. The buzz is setting in, Tom. We can see it. Holy crap, man. I'm starting to get buzzed. Oh. Oh, wow. 118 of 300. I am really depressed. I decided to plan after John and I talked. He sent me some beers, and I talked to the wife, and we were needing to take a little vacation, if that will. Let's go out that way. So, anyway, we're going to head in his neighborhood there later on in the year. Whew, my mom wanted to see. I bet you saw that on camera. Tom, you drifted, man. Son of a bitch. We're gonna plan a trip out there. The odds of them having any of this left, if there was only 300, is slim to none. But wow, I would buy as many as I could. This is a damn fine beer. It's one of the most unusual beers I've ever had. I'd like to put one in the hands of every serious, all of my really good beer geek friends that I've beer traded with, because it is just that spectacular. This is a really great beer. John sent me 3 beers. He sent me their Hoptimus Imperial IPA. Last year I had their oaked version, Optimus. I heard they just put on tap. And if they run out before I get back, I'm gonna before I get there. I mean, I'm really gonna be pissed because that's one of my favorite beers ever. The regular Hoptimus is beautiful. Their Elector Imperial Red is one of the very best Imperial Reds I've ever had. Slightly less in ABV than many, but the flavors are so huge, I'm going to let that slide. And this one, like I said, man, it's one of the most unusual beers I've ever had. It's absolutely gorgeous. So there you go. Wow. Holy crap, man. Tricentennial Ale. Wow, from New Albanian Brewing Company. It's absolutely gorgeous, man. If you can ever get it, try it. If I can buy more, I will. Oh, I need to bribe somebody. Hey, anybody in New Albania want to make a deal? Some of